Hey Caleb, what's up?
Oh, hey Nathan, not much. Just flipping through the channels.
Anything new?
Oh, nothing. Probably just the news just saying one thing, the other side says another. It's the same old, same old.
What do you mean?
Well, let me show you. So, so here's CBN reporting on the Trump speech at the conservative
Conference.
conference. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
This is CBN News Update, sponsored by Clorox Liquid Bleach.
Isn't Trump just the best? He's like so cool and oh my gosh, he's like awesome and just like amazing. And if you disagree, you're like a libtard and I hate you personally. And oh my gosh, he's so cool, man. This is awesome. He's doing all the cool things. He's like lowering taxes, and I like that because I don't like spending money, and I like small government, and that's why I like the president.
Wow, they really did not talk about the conference at all.
I know. And check this out.
This is CNN's Prime News, taking the time to examine world events, issues, and newsmakers.
Can you believe what Trump said? I literally cannot believe he said that. What? Why would he? I cannot believe this is ridiculous.
Hey, don't talk to me like that.
Morgan, I'm scared.
Okay, that's enough of that. So those are their opinions about Trump, but do they talk about anything else?
No, only issues related to Trump. It's always an either-or situation.
Huh. Even that guy from the Coast Guard that was going to kill hundreds of people?
Yep. The right blames the left for poisoning the man with their ideology, while the left blames the right for how supposedly their policies drove him to commit such an act.
Yeah, you would think domestic terrorism would make them agree on something.
You would, wouldn't you?
Yeah. What about the weather? Surely the weather is benign enough to make them agree on something.
Fox 54 Prime Weather is brought to you in part by Bell South.
Welcome to the national weather on MS Fox News. I'm your host, Sky Sprinkles, here with Rainy Mountains.
Well, howdy, Sky. Isn't today just supposed to be as beautiful as a peach in June?
That's right, Rainy. All across the country, we have beautiful weather. In New York City, we have a temperature of 78 degrees and full sunshine for the day.
Well, a high of 79.
Thank you for that correction.
In Chicago, we've forecasted a great day for y'all, perfect for a walk in the park, with a high of 82, low of 73, and a gentle southwest breeze.
Well, I say that's a perfect day for a sail about the lake or a slice of that world-famous Chicago pizza. But I thought our forecasters actually said it's a high of 81. It's okay, it can't always be perfect.
Well, as a matter of fact, they are now saying it's a high of 84 with a low of 72.
Moving on to Austin, our viewers in Austin can expect warm weather today with temperatures in the low 90s,
mid-90s,
high 90s. And there's also a heat front moving in from South Africa.
Actually, I believe it is a cold front coming in from Poland.
That literally makes no sense.
Well, we now have an update on Chicago, where the high has changed from 84 to 91. As things seem to be warming up in the Chicago area, viewers had better be careful not to catch too much sun.
I'm actually now just receiving word that, in fact, it is snowing in Chicago. It's really coming down, but what else would it be doing? Going up?
Snowing in May? Unlikely story.
More accurate than a cold front from Poland.
You're just saying that because you hate Poles, you Nazi!
Oh my god, you think I'm a Nazi? Well, you're a Franken-feminist who's shoving your morals down everyone's throats.
How dare you? Just because you hate women doesn't mean you get to talk to me that way!
I don't hate women, I just hate the crazy ones!
What did I tell you? Agreeing on things is so blasé these days. If you're not at least as controversial as that Jesse Smollett guy trying to fake a hate crime, then no one cares what you have to say.
Bro, I'll be honest, that completely ruined the Empire for me.
That's the issue you had with it?
Yeah, now every time I see a cookie, I'll be thinking of that guy that went to jail instead.
Whatever, man. Empire wasn't even that good anyways.
Are you done with the news? I was actually going to start watching the next episode right now.
No, one more thing. There's supposed to be some sort of convention going on today, and I wanted to see how the debates are going.
Oh, that's right.
I almost don't want to even know.
You've been brainwashed by the love of me.
Abortion is illegal now. You can't do it.
You're telling me that is a lie. That is what you are taking away. And that is
Please, college. I am in so much debt. I can't afford papers.
I will kill you.
Maybe we should try the international news.
Give me these
Non si può mettere la sugo nella bottiglia sugli spaghetti, ma che cazzo stai a fare? Ma che tempo? Non siamo fatti!
And now they're just yelling in a language that I can't even understand.
What about the BBC? They're usually a reliable news source that we can watch.
Welcome back to News Around the World. I'm your host, Bonnie Brimmer, here with my co-host, Richard Cox.
Well, a lot has happened around the world tonight, and perhaps most importantly, Juan Guaido, self-declared president of Venezuela, has returned to Venezuela in defiance of a travel ban placed upon him by the Venezuelan Supreme Court.
Guaido has been visiting the US, UK, Colombia, Brazil, Argentina, and Ecuador, all of which support him. Dick, what do you make of this situation?
Well, it seems to me that this is a step forward for democracy, as Guaido likely won the popular vote of the nation, only to be overpowered by a tyrannical dictator. But the more I think of it, the more I think it'll just trigger more unrest in the Central American countries, hindering democracy all the more.
I agree. While Guaido has the support of major nations like the US, UK, and Brazil, who are we to say that he would be a good president of Venezuela? Shouldn't the Venezuelans decide for themselves? And shouldn't they have access to fair elections, which is what Guaido is petitioning for? Who gave him the right to petition on behalf of the people? When the fair election declared him not the winner? Well, it is what it is.
I agree completely with that statement.
Did you understand any of that?
Nope. Well, I remember a little bit about the Sudan and Venezuela, like political turmoil, but I don't know if any of the events that they're talking about are good or bad. It's just way too confusing. I need my news dumbed down.
At least when they were talking about America, I knew what they were trying to say.
Yeah. Let's see what else is on.
Yeah, let's do it.
When I was young, I used to be able to get catcalled by men everywhere, and they were always trying to peek up my skirt and kiss me, even when I said no. And then my grandmother used to tell me all of the wonderful things she wasn't allowed to do. She must have been so free of responsibility.
These were the good old days when we white Americans were free to be free, claim social security, and go to church on said day. Now America has turned away from these ideals and consequently has fallen behind in the world.
Back in my day, America was the greatest country on earth. We had all the oil, we had no national debt, and most importantly, I was free to be racist. Man, those were the days.
That's why you should vote for Trump. He wants to rebuild this country to its former glory, rebuilding a reputation for power, quality, and imperialism and oppression of any and all minorities. A vote for Trump is a vote for the future, a bright future where America is great again.
Make America great again. Make America great again. Make America great again. Make America great again. I'm Donald Trump, and when they asked me to make this ad, I said, I guess.
I can't believe they'd air that on a news channel. I wish they'd actually just report the stances and policies. You know, what he plans on doing in office, his qualifications, his fundamental ideology.
I wasn't aware the candidates needed to give any of that to the press. Oh, look, here's a Bernie ad. He's gonna make college free, you know.
I'm Bernie Sanders. I'm running for president in 2020. Free college. We're gonna. I'm a member of the Democratic Party. I've served independent since 1981 from the ripe age of 80 years old. Free college, vote for me.
Wait, if he's an independent in the Senate, why is he running as a Democrat in the presidential primaries? Is it legal to publish ad campaigns that have blatantly false things and you can become a president under false pretenses? What are you doing with those?
Yeah, you'd think the FCC would have regulated these ads in some way, that there would be some degree of control over the media or even campaigns.
Whatever, but I'm getting really fed up with the news.
Hey, I'll find us something. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is XXX420XX Sniper Elite here, coming from you live from the Gamer News Studio, and today we're actually having a breaking news event. So, coming here on my Discord server, I can see that angry and racist Catholics have cornered an innocent gamer man and shaded inflammatory comments such as gamers aren't oppressed, which we all know is a complete lie. And they wore their evil Agam hats, which everybody knows is Anti-Gamer American Association. Hats in a contempt for the gamer as they stared him down. This is obviously such a representative event of the deep-trodden racism against gamers in America. Bing! I'm receiving something. It turns out that the Catholics were actually confronted by the gamers. However, they still stared him down with their AGAM hats, which were obviously racist and oppressive. This is still a landmark event that shows just the deep underlying racism between Alright, breaking news. With the impressive cast who were actually surprised and cornered by the gamers, and there was comic book enthusiasts there who were also slinging slurs at the gamers, or not the gamers, the Catholics. Turns out this was actually in protest of the pro-life movement. Oh. The Catholics have filed a lawsuit against our media for defamation. I think right now is a great time for a small news break, and we'll come back to this with further information later. How did you not know they were fact-checked? This was supposed to fit our narrative!
This is your secret celebrity news.
Welcome back to the news. I'm Irma Worm.
And I'm Evan Milk.
And we have some very important breaking stories to bring to you today.
Oh, that's right, Irma. We've got some exciting stories for y'all today.
Out of Florida, a man was brutally attacked by a squirrel, sustaining what we can only assume are life-threatening injuries.
Ouch! That's gotta hurt.
You know what else I heard? So the same man attacked a Wendy's by throwing an alligator through the drive-thru window.
Oh, Worm.
That's right, Milk. These are the real issues that are plaguing our nation right now.
Have you heard about the Kardashians lately?
Spill the tea, sis.
I don't trust the Kardashians. And
Hey, what's that thing at the bottom of the screen say?
Oh, I don't know. Let me read it.
U.S.
Okay. Pulls out of Paris Accords.
Oh, okay. Wait, what? And they're covering the Kardashians?
Seems like it. Is there any news source that'll tell us actual news?
Okay. Look at that. The bottom text is saying that North Korea just declared war on us.
Whatever, man. I'm done with this.
Do you remember when the media would actually give us news?
Nope.
Neither do I. Good night.